Hey guys, and welcome back to more Valheim. We played Valheim as a first impression video just over a week ago, and we got quite far into the beginning of the game. We defeated the first boss, and we got a really good sense of what the game is all about. And I have a little bit more room now during the week, so we can actually start to look at getting a little bit more into the game, but we're gonna start it from scratch. So sorry, Charlie, you're not gonna be coming along. With Charlie gone, say hi to Gunther. We're gonna create a new world for Gunther, and it's gonna be purgatory. Let's go. And here we go, the start of a new world, the start of a new map. Now, the main aim of the game, as far as I understand it, is that you have to defeat these spirits. So there is these sacrificial stones, which basically once you defeat a boss, as we did in the first impressions video, you hang their trophy here, and then this is kind of completed. You click this stone, you kind of get the first location. Oh wow, this is close. You get the first boss location here, where it is. I don't know how you unlock the second location actually to be shown to you. Maybe you have to explore and find it. But I think this will be the next one. Is like a tree guy in the dark forest biome, and oh my god, look at this tree in the sky. Looks amazing at night. And I don't know if the game is finished once you defeated all these bosses, but we're not going to rush it. In the first impression video, I kind of rushed to get the first boss done because I wanted to explore as much as possible in the game in one episode. Now, the way this game works with progression is you pick things up and you unlock things. So you pick up a stone and tells you, hey, you just unlocked crafting a torch or a tunic. Branch, let's pick it up. Oh, you got some wood. Your new material discovered. Wood. You can now craft a hammer, a club, a stone axe. So let's get some food here. That's going to be our first basic food until we kill some piggies, and then we can cook their meat. So let's pick some manual food. When you eat food in the bottom left, you can see this is our health meter. And this is kind of saturation, I believe. So if we eat, we get a little bit of saturation, and that means our max possible health points are going to increase over time as well. So they're going to go up now. You see it's now 26, and we'll go up probably to, what, 35 or 40. Now, if you eat meat, you get some more. You get a different type of level of saturation. And if you eat better food, you get really high. Now, another thing this game has is action skills, which I really, really love. So say we're running around. You saw that, I think, just now a second ago. You get skill improvements. And the more you do things of a task, the more your skills improve. So right now, running, you can see this meter here. It's halfway through. If we get another level, our speed and stamina drain improves when we run. So we keep running around. That red line should fill actually up then. You can see it's nearly at level 2. So let's keep running around. And now in a second, we're going to see, boom. There you go. Skill improved, run 2. I really love this action skill type of behavior in survival games. And this is a survival game. You're going to have to build bases. You're going to have to, you can farm. You can increase the progress into tiers, what you can craft. So right now we can only craft these items, but once we have a workbench, we can actually plonk down the workbench and then craft other tools. And then once we defeat bosses and get into new biomes where we get more materials, we get even more items we can craft, and then we can rank up our workbench as well to unlock more things to craft. And it's all nicely progressively balanced, I think. So you can kill the first boss, then it unlocks a little bit more, then you get into a new biome, you find new materials like ores, you get more, and you actually will have to eventually, from what I was told, build a boat and go to different islands. So you start off on an island apparently, and this world is huge. And some resources you can only find on other islands. There's traders you can apparently find. We can sell and buy items as well. This game is huge. Oh, here we have our first enemy. Look at this. These guys are called Greylings, and they're like little goblin ghouls things. I have no idea, but your fisticuffs are absolutely fine. And they drop resin, and they can have different levels. In the first impressions video, I think we saw mobs, which had like a star or 2 stars between over their head, which is kind of like a ranking. And when we killed them, they dropped like the same materials as the normal ones, but more of them, which is really awesome as well. Excellent. Here we go. Let's craft a stone axe. And now we can chop down trees. Club. Very good. Now we got our first melee weapon, which is going to do a lot more damage than our fists. Now to start building a base, or in general anything beyond what we have available here, you need a workbench. And to access the workbench, so you can plonk the workbench down anywhere you want. You just select your hammer, right click, select the workbench, boom, plonk it down. That's it. Now we can access the workbench. Well, we can't really right now because it needs to have a roof. So now our workbench is roofed. It has a little bit of a side wall. Otherwise, it can say, especially if it gets very windy or rainy, it says it's not really sheltered. Now, once you can access your workbench, anything that is losing durability or has lost durability, you can just repair it. Click on it and it repairs random items, your armor, anything. So I don't know if that's going to stay like that. I really wish that you could kind of target it, but to be honest, it's free right now. It doesn't cost any materials. I'm not complaining. You just click this button until everything is repaired, and it's really, really fast. So absolutely fantastic right now for this stage of the game. We also need to make a bed. Can we already make a bed? There, furniture. Now, a bed can be crafted outside, but I probably would put it onto a piece of wood, and it also needs a little bit of a roof and stuff. So you're going to need to be careful as well, because you don't want to sleep outside in the rain. There we go. Look at that. Nice. Now, there's physics in the game. This will actually collapse if you put too much on it, or the last bits of it will collapse, but you can build pillars underneath of things if you want. There you go. And they will hold things in place. There we go. Nice. Excellent. It looks ugly, but it will absolutely do to be able to sleep through the night, cook some food, and very basic start before we're going to start finding a good location and get properly settled in. Let's get ourselves some pig meat. Now, these guys are kind of passive and they will ignore you, and some of them will actually run away where they see this. Oh, but when they have the red exclamation mark above their head, they're horny for you. They're like, I'm after you. I'm not going to give up until I had my way with you. All right, we have our bed, we have a little bit of a roof, and we have a fire, which has to be kept under a roof, otherwise it goes out. There we go. I think it's, yeah, there we go. It's on, so that means we can sleep. So there is a weird mechanic here that you have to have a fire beside your sleeping area to keep warm. It's not weird. I suppose in a way it's like accurate, but you need to have your fire outside. You can't place it indoors. So you have to kind of build it close outside. So that's why I have it under the wall, and it has to be covered as well. So right now that will be actually good enough. Now, if we want to cook meat, we're going to have to make a cooking station, put it right over the fire. And then if we have meat in our inventory, we can either equip it and then click the right button, or in general, if we don't really care, we can just literally right click on it, E on it, and that's it. And it hangs any raw meat you have over the fire. And you're just going to wait a little bit, and you hear that little hissing sound that you just heard. There you go. And that means it's cooked. So now if you pick it up, it will go in your inventory. However, oh, I just walked over the fire. However, if you are waiting longer than that, it does another hissing sound, and then it turns into coal or charcoal. Like, it basically burns. So this is a temporary stay because we're very close to the building area here, which means we can't actually build anything here either because we're too close. But I think for a very basic starting area, this is not bad. I'm gonna put obviously a proper roof through here and finish this so we can actually get covered from rain and we don't have to worry about getting wet in the middle of the night. But let's go and get some more resources so we can make some weapons, bows, arrows, and start hunting down some deer. One of the things that is really awesome about the starting area is, sorry about the fog, is that we actually need water. And water is where you find flint. So let's pick up flint, and it's gonna tell us, hey, look at that, we can make a flint knife, a spear, and a flint axe. So let's see what, and the chopping block, which actually is the first item we can make to upgrade our workbench. Ooh. Oh, there we go. I knew I heard something. Come here, you. There's no running away from me. Now, it says we're hungry, which is good. So now I can show you. If we eat cooked food, so we had our strawberry, that brings us up to level 32, a little bit of saturation. But if we eat cooked meat, you see, whoosh, it goes up. And you can have up to 3 things. Now, you can't eat the same thing twice. That doesn't work that way. You have to find your own kind of mix and match. And the higher health bar or the higher saturation bar, I think it's the saturation bar, that gives you the higher stamina bar. So it's not your health itself, but it's the actual saturation bar. And obviously the more you have, the better, because it means you can run longer, do tasks longer, anything that requires stamina. So let's actually have a look here. We should be able to craft the flint axe now. And let's have a look and see what is stronger. So if we are going to use our stone axe, our beginning stone axe, let me just hammer down something here. How much damage does it do? So stone axe does 10.8. There we go, 11.5 maximum. And now we're gonna go to our flint axe. It does 16.6 and 15.7. That is amazing. So yeah, much better. But it means we can get rid of our stone axe now. So I'm just going to put it here into a chest that I built. Again, this is not the optimal house. And we're going to start using the flint stuff from now on. So one of the other things that you can do, you can upgrade items, which is pretty cool. So say our club, we can upgrade it if we upgrade our workbench first, which we can do by crafting upgrade items, which are these. Anything with a star is an upgrade item. And that will level up our workbench to level 2, which means if we want to craft other items that require level 2 workbench, we can then. Like, I think deer unlocks like leather armor instead of just rag armor, or rag pants, it's leather tunic and leather pants. And upgrading means you can actually make it stronger, you can make it better, but you see you need a level 2 workbench, and then of course level 3, level 4 and so on. So you can see it here, our default flint axe right now does 20 slash damage, and then it would be 25 damage over here when we actually upgrade. And you can compare all the stats to see what else gets upgraded when you build. Like parry force is 25. The actual durability, I'm not sure, it says 100, so it will be 130. Quality will be going from 1 to 2. Repair station level still requires only 1, which is great. So you can upgrade, you can have another workbench somewhere else and just still repair it, even if that workbench is only level 1. And everything else seems to be pretty much the same. Now here we have some new critters, and they have a chance of dropping their tail, which you can cook, and that gives you actually much better saturation together. So we're gonna have to kill a few of those guys to make sure that we're gonna get the food source, so we can have a nice high stamina bar. Get wrecked! So every now and then you come across these abandoned buildings. Some of them are actually really well built and others are not, but you could literally take this now, put a workbench here and start working with this. There's nothing stopping you, and as far as I know you can have multiple workbenches and multiple beds, but you can only have one active bed set to be the spawn point. So if we would be now miles from home and we just need something where we can spend the night, put a little bit of chest together, maybe put a little farm and make this like kind of a halfway house for us, we can. Oh, bees. Oh, I don't know how bees work yet, but I know that there is honey in the game and that you have to get like a beehive or something. Oh, there it is, up there. Look at that. I actually don't know how that works. Can we shoot it with an arrow? I didn't make a bow and arrow yet, but we have to remember that. So right here, at this corner, we have, this is where our base is. That's where the beehive is. That is interesting. Very, very good. You also can block. I think without a shield you still take damage, so let's actually try that out. There you go, it's blocked, 4.4. Did it take any damage? No. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually, I like that. So now we're carrying too much, we're nearly home, but what will happen now is if we stand still, we don't lose any more energy, but we're not getting any energy back. That's it, we're encumbered. And I think we can even see that here on the status page, so if we go here, effect statuses, encumbered, you're encumbered and cannot run. But I also can't walk, so eventually my stamina is gone. There you go. And I think then he stops, that's it. I won't be getting any stamina back. Let me see. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing I can do about it. Absolutely nothing. And there's actually people that have to fight, so the best thing to do is just take something like the wood and just throw it on the ground, and then you can walk again and get stamina back. And I think once you get a certain distance, you see some sparkles of the items. Yeah, you see that there? You can see it better in the dark. You see these sparkles going up in the air, and they're a sign that you have something there. There you go, trying to gank on me, like, dude, what do you think? I'm not new to survival games. Let's actually build that block. You have to build it near the workbench. If you build it anywhere else, it says a mystical force. Okay, that's the mystical force boundary, but if we build it down here, it actually says that it needs to be placed near the appropriate crafting station. So you have to build it near it. It doesn't have to be right beside it, but if you put it here, now our workbench, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You also have dodge rolls. You have to be in sneak mode, I think, and then space, you will dodge. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to bind that. Let's have a quick look at that. The key bindings. So crouch, run. What is the dodge? Toggle walk. So if we look at space, space is jump. But when we click left control, we crouch. And crouching and jumping together actually does the roll. There is no specific key for the dodge roll. So you just have to press the combination of keys. So you might be better off putting certain key bindings or a certain key, one of them, onto the mouse so you can like much quicker dodge. But I don't actually find the need ever to dodge, like, so it's so far I didn't. So now that we have the workbench upgraded, as you saw, there was some items coming in. We can now make some fire arrows if we have feathers, which we have in the chest. They every now and then drop from trees, the fire arrows. Sorry, the feathers drop from trees sometimes. But I think if we have the bow and arrow, we might be able to shoot a bird. There's these random birds, seagulls like flying around. Let's see, do I have enough leather scraps? I have 5 leather scraps. I have a couple in the chest. Do we have in total 8? Otherwise I have to go hunting more. What do we have here? We have 2, so we're just 1 short. Oh, yeah, we have 2 feathers actually here. So let's put everything away into the chest and let's cook a little bit more food. And then we're gonna be off to bed. Now, when you sleep and you wake up on the next morning, you have like a comfort level. I don't know if the time the comfort lasts is based on how well you're covered by the ceiling or whatever. I have no idea. But 8 minutes, and if you want to look at the stats, you can just look at this, active effects, and you can see rested. You feel rested, health and stamina regen is higher. Health regen plus 50%, stamina regen 100. Let's actually cook. I put them on the keybinds now, so I want to cook 1 tail and 1 piece of meat. And you can see we're on 28. We're going to be down to 25 once that raspberry is gone. But once these guys are cooked, you can actually see how high we're going to be able to get up. So now we're going to freshen up on the strawberry. We're going to have the cooked meat, which gives us another 40 health. And then we're going to have the cooked tail, which gives us another 35 health. But look at this all together. That is how huge our stamina bar is now. So now when we run, we have this humongous stamina, but we can do so much more now. So let's see if we have enough wood to finish the roof. I think if we put this in, it should connect the center parts. Let me see. There we go. Nice. And we can do it here as well. Beautiful. Oh, that is nice. I love it. And now we can use these vertical or these whatever slidey things. Let's put them the right way around. Nice. And then here we can put another wall. And then up there, I'm not really sure if there is a piece where we can cover this up. I don't really know. But what we could do is we could just put a half wall there if we want to, and that will cover it up. We can put it in from the outside. I don't think we can aim it here very practically from here, but it's okay. Have a little bit of air coming in. That's absolutely fine. And we do the same here on that side, and then our house is done. And here we go. And that's it. And now we have a lovely little house. We can move this chest like over there a little bit in a second, and then we can put multiple chests in here. But what I would like to do is actually find a proper place where we can live. This is only a nice little starting area, nothing too fancy, but it's just about enough for what we need right now. So you can actually see here now, I moved the fire to the other side, but because the fire goes up, and I think there's a wind direction actually, and if you stand too close in the smoke, you actually get damaged from the smoke. You can't breathe in the smoke, and you can see you actually get damaged, which is amazing. I love this feature. So we're gonna have to find a way when we build a house how to build this beside our bed, but at the same time not suffocate ourselves. So we're gonna have to find a way of dealing with the smoke, probably leaving the top open somehow. I don't know, I have no idea, we'll see. I waited too long and it turned into coal. But we unlocked now another recipe. Let's see what it is. It's a wooden sign. It was a wooden sign, was it not? Ah, there we go, we actually can just select it, furniture, and oh, we can put it on the wall. Oh, that is cool. Let's see. And can we write on it? Oh, sign, use. Yes, I love it. There you go. Nice. So let's see if we can upgrade it to the flint axe. We already seen how much damage it does, but let's see if we can upgrade it. So that way we can get resources even faster. Or even the club, but for the club we need bones. Bones we can't get yet. How much do we have? We need 5 for the rag tunic. Sorry, actually, we only have the rag tunic. So if we want to make rag pants, that's 5. And then do we have another 2 to upgrade? Let me see. So we have this. There we go. We take half of that, and we have 7. So that's actually enough. That's amazing. So we can now make the rag pants, and we can upgrade our flint axe. Look at that. Beautiful. And now it says level 2, and we can upgrade it again, but we need a level 3. And for that, we need to start killing deers, because that unlocks then another recipe. So let's actually put these on. You just right click. You can see our character now is wearing pants. So let's actually see if we can do something with this beehive. So if we pick the hammer, we can't destroy this because we're missing a crafting station. Okay, so could we build a crafting station, destroy it? I think we can just destroy it with our hammer, really. And then gravity should take care of the rest. So once we destroy all this, that should theoretically make it all drop. And it's up there, the beehive, so let's see. Okay, it's floating. Is it floating because it's actually stuck to the... Oh no, it is starting to collapse. Okay, the wood. Oh, there is actually... The beehive is still on top there. I can see some dead bee or something. Oh, wow. There we go. Look at that. So we got new material, queen bee and honey. Oh, nice. So honey is 20 health. This is 10 health. Nice. So if we have honey, tail neck meat, and the meat from the boar, we can actually get up to 110. I was already at 101 health. Oh, look at that. We need the workbench and the queen bee and wood. Wow, and then we have a honey source. Oh, that is sweet. So sometimes in the woods you also find these glowing stones, and they basically just give you hints. So they're rune stones. So you click on it and it shows you some text. In this case, it basically puts it into a little bit of a lore saying like, heed these words of Ulf, a poor settler in a strange land, you will find here good stone and wood. So it basically tells you, you know, you get stone, you get wood, you build yourself a nice little base, you know, put a door on it and you sort it. Whoa, skeleton, where the hell did you come from? Wow, sweet. We're gonna get some bones? Yeah, nice. Then we can upgrade our club, make it a spiked club or whatever. So I wonder, does this need to be built outside? None. Did that just finish cooking? No. Okay. So let's see. Let's take a little bit of wood. Let's take the finished meat. Put the other two on it. Excellent. Burn ourselves a little bit in the process. It's part of the ritual. And let's see if we can build this outside. I'm assuming it goes outside. So... can we build it right here? Does it need to have a roof over it? The bees are sleeping. So let's see, is there any bees? Looks like there is. The bees are happy. Oh, beehive empty is not the bees, it's the actual honey. So I'm assuming now over time, this will generate honey. This is awesome. Let's see how long that actually takes. I don't know if we're gonna get it today, but that is pretty sweet. So not every abandoned structure has a beehive. So this one here has absolutely nothing. I'm just doing a circuit basically around the lake to see how big it is and also to see if I can get more boars because we need to find at least 5 more skins. Wow, this looks like a little mini village. This looks like an old abandoned farm. Nice. Oh, there's a bed and everything. Wow. Oh, here we go. We have some friends coming. Oh yeah, this looks like it was a farm. Oh no. Oh, no. He's a big dude. He's a big dude. Yeah, he hits hard. He hits hard. We want to be careful with him. Okay, let's run. Oh, yes. We got him. Okay, quick. Ooh, okay, we have no stamina. Come on. There we go. Nice. Ow, he throws things. He's the big tough guy. Nice, but we have a lot of health from the food we ate, and now we got the first time a Grey Dwarf eye. That is nice. So this was the first kind of, not boss, but he's not a boss, but they're kind of the next level up of these creatures, and they drop then the Grey Dwarf eye, the milky eyeball of a Grey Dwarf. I actually don't know what we can craft with it. Let me see. Trophies. Okay, we have boar trophies, which we get from boars. Okay, I don't think we see anywhere all the crafting recipes that we have. Oh, PvP enable, disable doesn't matter because we're in our own world anyway. Okay, that is really great. Oh, there's a chest there. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Amber and 7 coins. Nice, we got some money. So, okay. That is really awesome. I would actually love to build a workbench here and just tear all this apart, but we're gonna leave this here for now. Let me see. Yeah, leave it alone. We're just gonna go around the lake. The Black Forest. Okay, that's why it was so dangerous. Yeah, the Black Forest. So if you talk to the birdie now, You can see it says turn back, it is too dangerous. And yeah, the enemies in here are hardcore, but they drop more items. So if we can actually find boars in the Black Forest, we should theoretically get more scraps and more meat. And we have a little bit of health, so I think, yeah, look at that. Ooh, okay, I think we can take him. We just have to block. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Beat you to it, baby. Look at that. Nice. We got resin, we got wood, we got stone. You see that drop a lot more resources. Okay, he didn't drop an eye though. Oh, there's another one. Holy balls. Yeah, they throw rocks as well, so we have to be careful. Okay, let's take this one on as well. There we go. Nice. I actually would like to find some boars in the Black Forest. That would be sweet. I think there's mining nodes now here. There you go. Look at that. A tin deposit. A tin deposit, but you need a pickaxe for that. And as far as I know, the only way to get a pickaxe is to beat the boss, because the boss unlocks the recipe for the pickaxe. That is sweet. So this is where the Black Forest is. Can we see the difference on the map? It looks exactly the same. Let's step a little bit into it. So the trees are obviously different. I don't even know if we can actually chop down the trees. It's fear. Oh, we can. Okay. Sweet. And blueberries. All right. Nice. So I wonder, can we... Okay, we can eat them. And the blueberries give me 15 health and these guys give me 10. So blueberries is actually even better than these guys. That is amazing. Oh, 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 oh. It's another one of those dudes. Oh, it's a lot of them. Yeah, we are out. We are gonzo. That is it. Bye-bye. Whew, okay, they were just following me. They would not leave me alone. Okay, what do we have here? We got some more resin. Did they drop any more of those eyeballs? Nope. Okay. Oh, there's another rune stone, and there's some more pigs. Let's slaughter the... Oh, yes! Level 1 pig, or whatever. It's like a higher level pig that should give us 2 scraps. Oh, we only got 1 scrap. But I think they have a chance of getting double loot, and then if they have 2 stars, we can even get more loot. So how many scraps do we have now? We have 4. Did we get another one? That's 5. If we get another one from that, I think I have 2 definitely at home, and then we should be okay. So this is pretty cool. Like, the swimming is actually really nice, and you level up swimming. I'm assuming you can swim longer, spend less stamina on the swimming. But let's see what happens when we're actually out of stamina. I think we start taking damage. Yeah, we start taking damage. Oh, we take 5 damage at a time. Holy crap, we actually start drowning really heavily. Holy balls on a cracker. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Oh, yes! We got it with 2 hits. Nice. Beautiful. Oh, hello there. Did you not see? I was in the Black Forest, dude, and I went onto your leaders. I destroyed your leaders. Look, I splatter your face brain parts all over the place. That's the back brain juice. Unbelievably tasty. Oh, nice. We got so lucky. That deer ran right into a tree and didn't know where to go. Did we get an... Oh, we got more deer hides. We got 6 deer hides now. That is actually really, really awesome. Now, we need deer trophies, though. And I haven't been lucky yet, but like, again, even getting them with melee was extremely lucky at this stage. So once we make the bow and we start killing more of those, they have a chance of dropping a trophy as well, similar to the boars. But that is the trophy we need to summon the boss. But we're not going to summon the boss, only because we can. It doesn't mean we should. Because what I want to do is I want to collect enough deer first. Okay, is anybody coming? No. I want to collect enough deer stuff first, so we can craft the rag tunic, the rag pants. Oh, that's actually leather scraps. So we're going to do that with pigs. But there's something else. Yeah, the leather helmet is done with 6 deer hide. So I definitely want to do that. But first, let's do the bow. Very nice. And then, is there anything else? Yes, and the cape as well. But that is also with 5 bones. And the skeletons, they're usually in the Black Forest. So we might actually have a sneak peek into the Black Forest. We have 4 scraps, so why don't we make a nice round shield, because that's going to be really, really good for blocking. I don't think it's going to help to block the boss, to be honest, but we can make a big wooden shield then if we need to. There we go. Nice wooden shield. And now all we do is really equip it. There we go. And then we can just equip these 2. and they individually can be equipped and unequipped. However, having a shield slows you down. So movement speed minus 5%. So without shield, with shield, slightly slower, ever so slightly only, unless you make a big shield. But it means you can block now more damage, which means potentially we can go back to the Black Forest and be able to fully block those big guys. Nice, 9.1 damage blocked. Sweet. Oh, look at that. We got a honey. Sweet. Oh, I love it. And they don't sting me when I take it out. That's even better. So anyway, I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. This was really, really amazing. We actually have a bow now. So we probably should equip it accordingly. There we go. And we should make some arrows. We have a lot of wood that I saved up. So we can definitely make a couple of arrows. Actually, let's do this right now. And for the first episode, I think this was really good. We did a lot of exploring around the area. Now I can do a lot of the grinding off camera. Like I can go and hunt like for an hour some boar or some deer or whatever, and then we can progress again a little bit more next time. So what I would like to do before we get to the first boss is do a full set of leather armor, do the cape, we have the helmet now, and do a big tower shield and actually test if the boss can. Block power is 35 and the little one is 25, is it? It's 20. So that is actually awesome. And what do we need to upgrade? I would also love to upgrade all my things, my gear and my weapons that I'm going to use to fight the boss to the maximum I can with the resources that we find here. So bones will be out of the question, but we can upgrade our crud bow. And we also, I think, can craft now another upgrade. Let me see. Yes, we can now do a tanning rack as well. And the tanning rack, which needs 5 deer hide and 20 leather scraps, will give it level 3. Will give us a level 3 workbench, I think. And that means we can upgrade our gear to the next level even more, assuming it's still going to be with base resources. So basically, I want to max everything out as much as we can with the basic resources from this biome, and then we fight the boss. This is going to be amazing. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good time with the episode. If you did, remember to kick that like button in the balls, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, viel Spaß and happy gaming.